Alrighty, I'm going to go ahead and start up all the cars in the garage right now, mainly because these two here have been sitting for a couple of weeks and just want to let them run for a little while I finish clearing the driveway. So coincidentally, we'll go from newest to oldest, and also, it just so happens, quietest to loudest, because 4-cylinder, 6-cylinder, V6, V8. So let's go ahead. Start with the Accord. This has already been running today. Now, something that a lot of the critics have complained about in this car, well, I guess just one critic that I've read so far, is that the car will not start unless you have the parking brake set, which some people think that's annoying, but it is what it is. And something I haven't pointed out yet is this has the multi-angle backup camera. So here are the two kind of straight back views. And then this is a top-down view, so that's kind of neat. So let's go ahead and move it out of the way. Put it right here. We'll set the parking brake. And there we go. Next we'll do the Subaru. This is a 2017 Subaru Legacy 3.6R Limited. Ooh, this hasn't run in a couple days. Alrighty, under this cover is a car that hasn't been filmed yet. This is a 2016 Toyota Avalon XLE Premium. It's basically still in showroom condition. It only has about 2,000 miles on it. I think this is the Blizzard Pearl. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's open. It has the ivory leather interior. I'm not sure if that's Toyota's name for it or not. So this was the first year this was a mid-cycle refresh year for the Avalon. So it got the facelift, it got updated infotainment that you'll see in a minute, and then some of this wood trim is a little bit different, or fake wood trim. There's the back seat. They also shuffled around the trims a little bit for the mid-cycle refresh, so there were 5 now. There was the base XLE, the XLE Plus, this XLE Premium, the Touring, and the Limited. So this is a mid-level trim with the 17-inch wheels. Alrighty. And they also added the wireless charging pad here for the refresh. So I'll go ahead and start it up. I've got the key right here, typical Toyota key. All right, no problems here. I'll just show you the interior a little bit. This does have blind spot monitor with rear cross traffic alert, but no adaptive cruise or anything on this one. That wasn't standard in 2016. But this is the updated infotainment, which is pretty nice. Alright, I'll let it sit for a second. So this one sadly does not have the LED headlights or the HIDs like some of the upper trims do. And you'll also notice that the mid-cycle refresh did away with the fog lights that the 2013 and 15 Avalons had. So with halogen headlights, honestly, this kind of looks like a Camry LE from the front. But it is what it is. And here is the now very popular 3.5 liter 2GR FE V6. If it's the same as it always has been, it's 268 horsepower and 248 pound-feet of torque. Front wheel drive, mated to a 6-speed automatic transmission. Go ahead and move it back a little bit here. Alrighty, and we'll move on to the Mustang with the most basic keys. And here it is. Old style door locks. I'll unlock it. Good sign. Take this one in out of gear. And it's running. That's this passenger side window has been acting a little bit goofy, so I'm only going to put it down a little bit. And the back windows, and then just to be sure the top is not frozen and working properly. And here it is running. I'll show you under the hood while we're at it. If I can remember where the latch is. There it is. Pretty long hood. But here's the classic 5-liter high-output V8, formerly known as the 302 cubic inch engine, which first came out in 1968, I want to say. And then, of course, it evolved into the fuel-injected version, which came out in the mid-80s. And at least in the Mustang, this 5-liter engine was used through the 1995 model year, before the 4.6 came out. Now with the Mustang running, you can't even tell that this thing is on. So I think this is actually the quietest of the four. Or, well, at least this is quieter than the Subaru. The Avalon has kind of always been the closest thing to a Lexus that Toyota has made. The Avalon and the Land Cruiser, I would say. I'll leave it going for another minute or so. I'm gonna back this up just a little bit so that the exhaust fumes don't get trapped in the garage here. There we go, back into neutral. And we'll set the brake this time. Now I'll shovel the driveway.